I'm now halfway through 2014 and June has been yet another great month for my two main YouTube channels, despite my focus being elsewhere. I spent the first half of the month working on a map named Disparity. The usual content for both of my channels suffered as a result, but I thought that it was a long-term approach to work on something with potentially large payoff. From it, my 3Kliksphilip account has released a lot of related content, including trailers, time-lapses, and currently a making of series, which has been well received. Hopefully it's interesting to both people who map and those who play CSGO. Once this series is finished, I intend to go back to regular content again, since I do think that it will be better for the channel. So, 3Kliksphilip has grown, but not by much. Most of it came from a surprise success of the trailer for the map, which gained tens of thousands of views thanks to the map's success. It served its purpose and I believe contributed more to the map than to the channel that it was uploaded to. My aim for June was to focus on fewer, larger videos, but that didn't really come true until near the end due to my map, something I failed to factor in when I was predicting June's success. It wasn't just about making the map, but nurturing and patching it for over a week after its release, as well as making a second nighttime version of the map that helped to both cash in on the map's success and to release it for a different audience from that of the competitive nature of the originals. 2Kliksphilip has now smashed through the 300,000 view barrier that 3Kliksphilip managed last month and shows signs of expanding further for July. How Will He Die has been a small but quickly growing series which I think has been key in this expansion and now accounts for over half of the comments my channel gets. Poor old Going Low in CSGO. I have really neglected this series recently and yet it's still by far the most successful part of my channel. I really hope to get more content out for it this month. It has come under fire from new viewers who click on a random video from the series only to fail to understand what it's about. This will reflect how future episodes are created, since I'm now aware that a lot of the viewers will be new to the series and won't bother looking back at earlier episodes. My random clips for CSGO have gained a greater foothold in the top 10 videos compared with May, which I guess is understandable given that I had over 500 gigabytes of CSGO videos which I spent a week editing together into 6 separate movies, 3 of which have been released and 3 of which will be spaced out over July. With this, along with regular How Will He Die, Going Low and possibly content from a new series, I feel confident that July will be a month of growth. I've broken my previous most views in a day record for both channels. My CSGO Fail Compilation 2 video on my 2Kliksphilip channel helped boost it to 17,612 views. This isn't even the video that I have the highest hopes for from my 500GB CSGO editing frenzy. July should be exciting. Over on my 3Kliksphilip channel, my Disparity trailer gained almost 14,000 views overnight, giving me over 25,000 views altogether for that day. I received bitter comments from somebody saying that the success of my map was because of my YouTube presence, but only 1,200 of the views came from my subscribers, whilst almost 10,000 of them came from the Steam page and Reddit, which anybody could have used to promote their map. It wasn't even me who posted it on Reddit, but I'm very pleased with the response it got there. How about this month's disappointments? I wouldn't exactly blame June, but my nostalgic reviews of Operation Flashpoint and Deus Ex have so far failed to gain the success of my Elder Scrolls games from the video series. They still serve to extend the series and should benefit from being in the same playlist, but ultimately success will come from YouTube search rankings, if and when they're ever put on the first page of search results. I won't hold my breath. My competitions on the CSGO AIM map have been underwhelming. Following the very successful pilot, where hundreds of people could claim to have completed the task without needing to provide proof, I released more challenging ones where players would have to record their attempts, and the number of people who bothered dropped right off. What was the problem? I went for a memorable evening stroll where I thought about the issues and came up with a cool solution. It's a lot of hassle to have to upload proof of completing the rather boring, monotonous achievements. I still liked the idea of challenging players to various competitions, but they needed some kind of reward for doing so. And with that, I'm proud to announce a new and exciting series. The gravestones in Disparity let me put people's names into the map in a meaningful and cool way, so why not extend this by making a map that showcases everybody who has managed to complete the challenges within it? I don't know where this will go at the moment, but I'm hoping to release an ongoing project where I can devise interesting challenges where their names will be printed on the walls of the map forever to serve as a reward for completing them. Perhaps I could offer an in-game knife as a reward for completing them all. Who knows? So with reflection, June has been a bit of a warm-up and shifts the focus onto July to deliver a strong result. I know I've said this before, but I have high hopes for this new month. I'd rather play it by ear, but the plan at the moment is to make more and better content than before and to try some new ideas. Some more of the same, really. Why change something that isn't broken? Perhaps I'll even be able to smash through the 400,000 view barrier. But which channel will manage it first?